Hi, good afternoon everyone. So today we are going to do the demonstration on the Intelligent Document Processing IIS about the invoices three-way matchings. Right, so let's start with the examples. So I have the pre-configured job here, and I'm going to put the three different documents here that we already made earlier. Okay, now so in here we have a three document, and here you can see that now the document is haven't classified accordingly, whether this is a invoices or this is a PO or this is a DO, right? So I got the invoices here, we do have the PO, and also we do have the DO here. Now so once the document is being imported, now we want the system to check whether these three invoices, the total quantity is matched, the amount is matched, and also the document are complete, right? So okay, let's do this. I'm going to close this document now, and while we are waiting for the result, I'm going to run a second set of document. Now I purposely miss out one document, so you can see that this sample we only got the invoices, and then we going only have a DO. So we are expecting the system to actually highlight to us that now there's a missing PO documents, therefore the quantity and the quantity and also the amount is doesn't match because there is a PO missing, right? Okay, so they are going to close this one as well. Now if I'm open the batch manager, you can see that this is the one that we just processed on the 427, which is just like 1 minute ago. So let's open this now. Okay, so now the document has able to classify accordingly. So we do have a invoices, and this is a invoices documents, and we do have a PO because this is an order form, and then we got the DO. You can notice that in the sample there is a two document that with a red color. So we are going to check what are the issue, and we are going to fix the issue. Now let's start with the first document, which is invoices. So we can see that the invoices number is captured is correctly, and then PO number as well. In this case there's no PO, we just do a default, and the invoice date here, which is on the October 2025. So the system will also know that this is actually 10, which is the month, and then followed by the day, followed by the year. And the name here is some issue, so we're just going to fix it. And then this is the correct for PT Forget Jaya, and then the amount total invoices is 5,000. So you can also see that the system will actually, when you click, right, you will actually flash out to tell you where the system actually get or extract the value from these documents. So it's 5,000, no issue. And then if we go to the invoices line now, you can see that we are also able to extract the line levels. So in this case we only got one line, but if you got multiple line, no issue, the system can still cater to do a multiple line. And then in this case here we got one product, quantity 1, unit price 5,000, and then the line total also 5,000. We actually put in the additional check here to have the total quantity and then the total line amount, because this example only one line, so it's very straightforward. But if you got 2 line, 3 line, it will actually sum out the total line quantity to keep it here, and it also will be sum out the line total and then calculated here, right, for easy comparison at the later stage. Now let's move on to the PO. So in this PO, you see there is no number, and this is a mandatory, so therefore the system actually flag out to say that hey, this is a validation fail. So assuming that we just put in some PO numbers, and the date is also empty. Okay, the date was here. So what we can do is like we can easily click here, so you can see that it appear, but you realize that here still red color because of the format. So what you can do is like you can easily use the calendar to pick the correct date, or we just fix this is supposed to be the September, so the month first, and then followed by the date, right? Now not to worry about the format, so this is all configurable. We can actually set whether we want to be there first month followed by the year, or we can the other way. So it's really up to us on the configuration. There is no vendor name here. We just like assume, you know, all this can be fixed during the configurations. And then we got the PO in 5,000. There is no GST, which is equivalent to our PPN. And then there's a amount after GST. Same thing for product. In the line levels, we also pick up, you know, this is like not very clear. So therefore, you know, the confidence level is showing only 23. And then we set that minimum to be 30. So in this case, not to worry. You just to say that, hey, I do the eyeball check, I'm happy. I just click confidence and then it will fix it, the issue. And same thing for 5,000, 5,000. Same thing here. We do have the total quantity for this particular tables. And we also got the total line amount here. If I move to the DO now, you can see that the red color in the PO now has been gone because the data has been verified, have been corrected. So now this PO is good to process, right? Now the DO, same thing here. There is no DO number. I'm just going to put in the DO number here, called maybe add, and then there is no date as well in this document. So I'm just going to put, okay, I'm receiving on the 6th of May. And okay, the name is all correct. The address is, we can also pick up the address, no issue. And the line here, because it's a DO, we actually not including the unit price or the line amount. But if you want, in the some document you have, it was still populated. But for this case, we are just saying that we want the item description and also the quantity. And in this case, it's only one item here. Now, so we also fix the issue now. The all three document, no more red color, everything is good. And then we're just going to this summary, right? So summary will give us a high level overview to say that, hey, I got invoices detail only one. So this is my invoices. Just now that we know that quantity is 1 with the 5,000. And we also got one PO. So you can see that the PO is also okay. And then if we move down, we also got DO, only one line here, right? Now, and in the portion here, the status, basically what we are doing is like we are doing checking to first to check that, hey, if these three documents, the amount, is it all the same? So here got 5,000, 5,000. Of course that for DO, we don't compare the amount. So these two are matching, which is good. So we actually showing the details that this is matched, right? Assuming that if you have 2-3 line, not to worry. So like sometimes you might have one PO, you might have a few delivery and few invoices. It will still sum up accordingly. We call it a matching for the per one whole set of document, right? So let's say one PO, 2 invoices. The 2 invoices total must be equal to the PO line and also quantity and also the amount that is being issued to the vendors, right? Same thing for the total quantity. So this is 111. So all good. So it's matched. And the third check here, we actually to check ensure that the whole set of this document, it always have the invoices, PO and DO. So this is all good. You see, like, you know, the 3 documents are there. The amount is matched. The quantity is matched now. So therefore, in this case, what we can do is now we can say that, okay, fine, I'm just going to process. So it will start doing all the exports and then creating the metadata based on what we want, right? Now, so let's look at the last one that we did just now, that we scanned. And we purposely that to miss out the PO, right? So same thing here, no issue. We run through the same invoices. The DO, I'm just going to put in the DO number now, and then the dates. Okay, now, so in here now we practically know that, you know, there is no PO. So now if I go to the batch here, you can see that here they're telling you that the document checklist that is missing PO. Of course that if we don't include the DO as well, it will just telling you that there's missing PO, missing DO. So it's very easy for the person who do the check to spot, to say that, hey, is it like something missing, or can I actually process further? So in this case, as long as any one of this one is flag a red alert, this particular document will not be able to continue for the next test until we fix it, right? Same thing, because there is no PO, therefore the 5,000 will be checked again. A zero value in this case is showing you not match. Same for the quantity, right? So we got one here, but we got one here, and this is blank, therefore it will also showing you that is not matched, right? Okay, now so this is what the second case that we are demonstrating now. So I'm just going to suspend this one and show you the result, right? So I'm opening my file here, and you can see that the job that we call it, so you can name it whatever we want. I just put the separation folder calling here. So you can see here we actually created the multiple document, right? We purposely do it by type of document. So I have a DO. So I have, this is the DO, right? Just now that we actually process, right? And the name here, you can actually name it accordingly. So for my case, I just put the vendor's name, the DO numbers, and also the date that we are processing, right? So 27 May 2025, which is today, and it just generated like 4:35, which is like 3 minutes ago. Same thing, sorry, so it should be and then same thing just now, because we only process one document. Same thing here, we got the invoices, which is the same format that we want to do, and then we got a PO as well, right? So all good now. And also that we are providing the so-called the metadata. So in this case, we just keep it into the CSV file. So if I open up the CSV file, you can see that I actually capturing invoices details. So these are the column information that I want to have. I got the invoice number, the date, just now, like remember the October 1st, vendor's name, the amount, which is 5,000, no tax, also total 5,000, and this is the line levels. So assuming that we got multiple line, again, it's going to have a continue to write up add on into the second line, third line, and so on so forth, right? Okay, so to sum up, this is the demonstration on the IDP. So we are not just doing the document classification to auto classify them to the correct type of document. We also do the auto extraction from the different type of document to get the correct information, like just now the invoices number, the date, etc., including the line item as well. And then we also demonstrate the capability to export the document into the a structure that we want. So we put a folder by the document type, and then we also put in the different name based on the vendor's name, the PO, invoices, DO number, followed by the date, generation date of these files. And the last part that we're demonstrating also the capability to export the metadata to the CSV format that based on the column that we configure, based on the column that we want to show, right? Okay, so thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, feel free to let us know if you got any question. Thank you.